What would you do if I told you I had the best, fastest, easiest way to not only get Knotroot and Marble early, but to get it really early and really fast? I'm guessing you'd probably do something like this. Well, I spent time figuring out the best way for you to get Knotroot, Marble, and really a lot of village advancements as early as possible in your world. And to show you, I'm gonna start a brand new world right now, and I'm gonna walk you through it. Okay, here we go. Random seed, new world. Let's show you how it's done. Now, first thing is you spawn into your world. You're going to do the typical thing, but we're going to do it quick here. We're going to pick up wood and we're going to get food because we're going to need quite a lot, especially of the wood, to get started in the world, because we have to get to a certain point to be able to actually go into the caves and get our stuff. And speaking of caves, if you don't know, that's where you actually get your Knotroot at and your Marble at. You get it from the caves. So just start moving in a direction, and we're going to keep a lookout for a cave, which you can always tell from even kind of far away by a big rock. And then while we're here, like, there's so much starting resources wherever you spawn in. We're just gonna go ahead and pick all of this up. And it actually looks like I may have started close to a cave. Is this a cave? Yep, that looks like a cave entrance. Awesome. So we started really close to a cave, which is very convenient for us. So now let's go ahead and get some of our started things up. The game makes you build a campfire to start out. So we'll build a campfire kind of close to the cave entrance here. We will build a crafting bench right beside the cave entrance. And the game wants us to build a shack. That way we can make an actual town center. So let's go ahead and let's get up our shack here. It doesn't really matter where it goes. Maybe we'll place it somewhere over here and we'll throw in all the pieces. Shack is complete. We can now build our village square, and I'm going to build it so where the edge of the village does encompass the entrance to the cave. So right about here is good. Let's make ourselves an axe. And we need to collect a lot of wood because we need to upgrade our village center, and we're going to need to build a couple more structures before we can go into the cave. I do also recommend you get a lumber mill going as soon as you can as well, because you're probably going to want to be able to make some swords, and the lumber mill is going to allow you to make wooden rods to do that. Go ahead and just make like 5 or 6, I guess 6 wooden rods will probably be good. Now, this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody to want to move in. We are going to go to furniture. We're going to place down a bed, and we're just going to put it down right here. And we're going to talk to Beef Boss here. We're going to ask him to live in our village. We told him we have a place for him to sleep. And then we're going to talk to him again. We're going to talk to him about jobs, and we're going to tell him to follow us. Now, it is nighttime. So as nighttime comes, as of right now, you can just log out and log back into your world, and that will skip the night. But that probably won't always be the case. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to go through the night together. If you're trying to use a bench or something and you can't because of the rain, super quick tip for you, make like a floor or something and just put it over top of the bench. There, now we can use it. Don't be too afraid of the nighttime. You are going to have some skeletons pop up, but that's a good thing. We want to be able to get some bones while we're out here, and we do have a partner with us now that will help us attack any mobs that come our way. You'll probably run across this issue of being cold. That's fine. Just go back over to your crafting bench and make yourself a torch. Once you have a decent amount of materials, come back over to your village center, click on upgrade village, and take yourself up to level 2. And then you can see we can't go to level 3 yet. It's because we actually need another structure, and looks like we need to make some planks as well. So to make the planks, we will come over to our woodcutter here. We will select planks as our recipe, and we'll make the 10 that we need there. And while we wait on that, we're going to build another structure here just to level up our village a little bit. We'll place it right here beside the structure we already have, and we're going to get it built. With the porch complete, you can go ahead and throw down another bed or two, because we'll have more villagers show up over time. So not a bad idea to have another bed. And go back out and continue to farm resources. And also, while it's daytime, we're going to want to take this opportunity to find some rollers, because we need to kill 3 of them. So while we're out here looking for materials, we're also going to be looking for those little roller dudes to be poking their heads up. Now, the roller guys you can spot even from far away. They're a little lump in the ground that looks like they have some like little grass coming up from the top of their heads. So just be on the lookout. I would go a little bit away from spawn, because I don't know if they like come in incredibly close to your spawn by design. So just kind of get moving, get out there in the world a little bit, and you will find them usually out in these plains types areas. There we go. There's our first roller. We're just going to run up to him, hit a couple times. He's going to smack at us. We'll dodge out the way, go back in and finish him off. Now we just need to do that 2 more times. We can upgrade our crafting bench, and we would be almost ready to go down into the cave already. And we're not even through the second day yet. Now, also, if you're having trouble finding rollers, which unfortunately I am right now, you can also go look in your cave because they do spawn in the caves. My planks were done. I think we can do our next upgrade on our village. Oh, no, we need to increase the rating a little bit further. We're going to put up another structure just so we can improve that village rating just a little bit further. There we go. Shed complete. Let's go ahead and do our next level. All right, and now that that's done, we will go in the cave here and we'll see if we can find any of the rollers here. Also, while in here, if you want, you can go ahead and start throwing down some of the things we're going to be throwing down in here. We're going to throw down a crafting bench. We're going to throw down a lumber mill. So we want to have these available in here for a little bit later. And we're just going to start working our way down into the caves. Also, if you want to grab any of the normal wood, you can mine that. All right, looks like we found one here. And here's the second one. All right, once you get back up here with all of your materials, go up to your bench. You have to have 8 planks to upgrade it. So we're going to come over and we're going to make ourselves 8 planks. We're also going to make ourselves a grill because we will find meat from killing scorpions while we're in here too. This will be a way for us to sustain our food source while we're in the cave so we can stay in the cave longer and not have to go out as much. All right, take your planks, go to your bench and give it that upgrade. Once your bench is upgraded, you're going to need to go back and make some rods. We're going to need some of those. We'll make 12 rods. And with those rods, we can go and we can make our uncommon. This is the next level of axe. Now, once you have this axe, you can actually start to chop the knotroot. We're going to go ahead and we're going to swap this in. I'm also going to get rid of some of these weaker tools that I've picked up. And then knotroot wood is this right here. Instead of looking kind of straight and like a regular root like this, it has that like knotty, like curly look to it. That's what you're going to want to get. And if you can't reach it, like I can't reach that one right there, that's absolutely fine. Go to your building parts area, click on stairs, and then build yourself a stair to get up. And then punch it back down so you can get the wood back. You get full wood back when you punch it down and you don't lose any durability. And it actually works really well just to use your hands. Now go back over to your lumber mill, go to knotroot rods, change your recipe to that, and start making a whole bunch of those. With those knotroot rods, you're going to go back over to your crafting bench. You're going to make yourself a pickaxe with the bones and knotroot rods. Then you're going to take more of them. You're going to go back in here and get yourself a long sword, which will help you out in battle. And then lastly, you're going to want to take your wood and you're going to want to make a lot more planks. We're going to start out with 24 planks. While you wait for those to be made, you now have a pickaxe that can get marble. And you'll notice Beef Boy, he's not mining with us. He actually does not have a pickaxe or an axe that is capable of mining these materials. So he kind of sits there with nothing to do. We're going to fix that. How are we going to fix that? Well, we're going to come back over to the lumber mill. We're going to get our planks, switch back over to knotroot rods, make a whole bunch of those with the knotroot we've been collecting, and we're going to start producing a lot of tools. While we wait for those tools to produce, we need storage because we're quickly running out. So let's go ahead. Let's get these mushrooms out of the way. Let's go to furniture. Let's grab some chests. Right here should be good. And to save on space, what we'll do is we'll go to building parts. We'll go to floors and we'll grab a medium-sized floor and put it against the wall right here. And then now we have a shelving system that we can use to stack our chests even more and fit more storage in one area. Now's your time to get organized. The bottom chest, we're just gonna throw like a lot of our junk, our extra stuff that we find from loot chests in here. We may organize them by crops or whatever, but for now, for this purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and just throw all the extra stuff is not like building materials for me into there. I'm going to keep one chest that'll have supplies I need to make new tools. So things like bones, granite, planks, rods, etc. And in the top chest is where I will put my marble and my knotroot. So finally, we'll take our knotroot rods. We'll come back over to our crafting bench. Let's craft up a couple of these uncommon forest axes. Let's make a few of these pickaxes as well. Let's even go and make ourselves another long sword. Let's talk to Beef Boss. Tell him to take this and we will give him one of each of those. And from here on out, it's up to us to go through and empty out this cave. And now I have a couple of final pieces of advice for you that I want to share. First of all, keep planks going early on. That way you can make more chests because you're going to need the room. Completely mine out a room that you're in before you move on. Things like granite and standard wood, they will actually regenerate here in the cave, but the valuable stuff, the knotroot and the marble, it will not. Also, you're going to find chests like this all throughout that are going to have all sorts of goodies in it. If you want it, collect it. I recommend you collect it all. Take it back up to topside and throw it in your more junk style chests. And then do not forget the power of building. Grab your building parts, especially your stairs. This is going to be very commonly used. And not only can you just use one, but don't forget that you can stack them up to get your way up to anything you need. And you can even pillar across the different things by using floors attached to your stairs. So something like this, grab a floor, you can attach it to the side and you can get further out to get to other things. Also, once you've cleared an area, go ahead and mark it by throwing a torch down, and just don't forget to make more torches. This will help you mark and see where you've already been. But at this point, you should have all you need to know. We got ourselves in here quick, and now we're set to take on this whole cave. And by the way, this is the best way to cave. Set up your benches, set up storage, and spend what'll probably be a couple hours in here getting every last resource from this cave. Use torches so you can keep tabs on where you've been and where you're going, and get everything that the cave has to offer, because it's going to be quite a lot. And then you can take it outside to your town you set up out here, or wherever you eventually take your final town. If you enjoyed today's video and you found it useful, help me out by clicking that subscribe button. I know there's going to be thousands of you guys seeing this video, but we don't have 1,000 subscribers as of this point. So if you like Lego Fortnite content, you want to see more tips, tutorials, let's plays, and more, click that subscribe button, like this video, drop me a comment down below, let me know what caving tips and tricks you have, or what tips and tricks you picked up from this video that you like, and I will see you next time. Bye.